It is always a celebration here in the city of New Orleans, and we are just outside of the French Quarter at the Superdome. It's all about divisional matchups on this final day of the regular season, and we've got a compelling one in store here, as it'll be the Atlanta Falcons taking on the New Orleans Saints. Glad you're with us. It's Blake Groupie to get this one started, and off we go here in New Orleans. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
Let's go now. Viking 18.
Mooney, the motion man right.
Now a first carry here for Robinson.
He works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there, second down. These two teams, they met in Atlanta earlier in the year with the Falcons winning that game. So they'll be looking for the win here in New Orleans to complete the season sweep. Second and 6.
And they'll send the tight end in motion.
Second and 6. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one good for 26 and a first down.
It certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers. But hands, route running, speed, and some toughness to go across the middle, you put it all together, you got a heck of a tight end candidate.
And you look at this Saints defense.
They were terrific a week ago in that victory over Tampa Bay, Charles.
And all defensive teams that I know talk about creating turnovers. Takeaways, they call them. And anytime you can get 2 or more in a game, you've had a really, really good performance. They exceeded that number in a big way.
Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. Picked off by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And the Saints will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
Well, it's no secret he's had trouble this year with interceptions, and this is a bad start for him. First drive, throwing another pick.
No matter who's broadcasting his game, that's how the conversation begins. Throwing too many interceptions. Can he take care of the football? If I were his backup, I'd be edging towards the coaches and saying, hey, how about giving me an opportunity?
Carr going to lead the Saints up here, 1st and 10.
At their own 43. Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. A good starting spot for the Saints as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. They start the drive on the ground. Kamara.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10.
What an advantage having an elite guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield.
Defenses always have a goal of holding a runner under 100 yards. Well, he went over 150 last week, won NFC Player of the Week award honors, and guess what? he's got a chance to do it again because of that vision he has. He sees holes that maybe don't exist.
It is caught by Shaheed.
Touchdown, New Orleans. A great play there with touchdown number 12 on the year.
And the Saints take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Groupie able to add the PAT.
And it's now a 7-0 game.
After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
And now they'll shift things around.
79 Broncos. Warriors 70. Buffalo 18.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. On second down, another shot for Robinson.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss there. Now 3rd and 14.
Well, this defense for the Saints, they were terrific a week ago in that victory over Tampa Bay, Charles.
And every defensive team that we talk to, they spend a lot of time talking about creating turnovers. And anytime you get 2 or more in a game, you've had a really good performance. They exceeded that number in a huge way. They got the football back 4 times in the win.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
Every offense tells you they want to come out and start fast. That's not unusual at all. But this group, they've yet to get much rolling through their first 2 drives. And it looks like they're going to have to give up the football again after this one.
And it's fielded at the 34. Shifts by him. 43-yard punt, but they get 9 back on the return. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. As we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a
touchdown, New Orleans. A great effort there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Saints are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. And the point after, good by Groupie.
And that'll make the score 14-0.
After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line.
Sheds off the tackle.
And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They find themselves in a good-size hole here, and a good-size hole early on in this game as they come up on 1st down. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down. Well, you're down early. How do you get back in the game, maybe establish the run? I think they're trying to do that.
Now, I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
Back to Robinson now on first down.
And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
And you look at this Saints defense.
They were terrific a week ago in that victory over Tampa Bay, Charles.
And the big thing for them was the interceptions. And you hear teams all the time talk about establishing themselves against the pass. You know, no-fly zones and things of that nature. This group had a bunch of them in last week's game.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. A yard, all they need, but it's third down.
Back to throw here. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up fourth down. So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. And this will be taken at the 13. A good return there. Call it 13 yards.
And they will take over first and 10.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
A Carr, he wants to change up the look here. And now an audible here into something else.
On play action, now Carr. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. So here's a 3rd and 14.
Here's Carr to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That might be the third down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Take it at the 37. 7 yards on the return after a punt of 39.
And it will be Falcon football.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Mooney, the motion man right. And he'll get it here on the touch pass. And he's just going to run right into that big old defensive end. And that play going nowhere. Well, I think the hope is, you know, with a touch pass like that, maybe you catch the defense off guard, but they were all over that one.
And it is the kind of play that works better against certain defenses. And this clearly was the wrong one to run into. Really nice job getting him down behind the line of scrimmage.
In motion, the tight end. On third down, he'll drop to throw. And this will be caught at the 30. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. How about a 39-yard pickup? They'll take it.
So often when we're watching a football game, we see one with a lot of ebbs and flows, and this one is no different. And sometimes you just need a big play to wake you up a bit. And they get one right there. That shot of caffeine this offense was looking for.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. The offense on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Back to throw again. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown.
Bijan Robinson
From 19 yards away.
and the Falcons have got it back to within a score.
Koo able to connect on the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
In motion right, Olave.
On play action, it's Carr.
Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Troy Anderson.
Then he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air.
Throw out wide is incomplete.
So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again.
Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete.
Looked like they were set up defensively in a zone coverage, but somehow they found a seam because that receiver all alone. By rights, that should have been a touchdown, but somehow this ball's overthrown.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. They'll set up to throw.
He's got his man, London, right side.
And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. The field goal unit's going to stay put on the sideline. They're going to go on 4th down here. They'll look to throw again. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Saints will have the football back. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started.
And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to want to look to hit a couple shorter passes and get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
And now Carr changing the formation.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And Carr gives himself up, but not before he picks up a first down. Give him 19 there as the drive marches forward.
Evident there that he learned his lesson from the last drive. No way he was going to force a throw that time. When nothing broke open, kept it, and ended up running for a first down himself.
And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara, and he'll get this one down to about the 27. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Now they'll throw with Carr. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. Here's Carr. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Wiggles free.
And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. A one-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. And we will not have a run back here as the second half starts with a touchback. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And, Charles, they've got the lead. I would imagine the overall halftime tone was a positive one, but what do you think the talking points were in the locker room?
Well, if there were 3 talking points at the half, partner, all of them were about turnovers because they were pretty loose with the ball. Otherwise, this lead could be even bigger. Now, I don't think that they overly harped on it, but I think they told them, guys, if you want to keep calling those plays that are exciting, you've got to take care of the ball. Otherwise, we may have to dial things back a little bit.
Carr now to throw. Finding Taysom Hill complete. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. Kamara up the middle.
And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up second down.
In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin too.
Now they'll audible to something else. Kamara gets it again on second down.
And he's over midfield and into Falcon territory. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with third down coming up.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
3rd and 2.
Now a play fake. Carr.
Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
They'll go for it. It's Carr.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Carr now on first down. And he'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
I do think it's fair to say that they were caught off guard a little bit when he decided not to throw it on first down. But give them credit. They recovered in time to deny him the first down yardage. But it's only second and short. So that run is still likely to lead to a new set of downs.
So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And now 2 yards to go on third down. Now Carr. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time.
And the Falcons are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line.
So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but derailed by the
They owe me that one, Kimpo. I should have been a pick. It should have been a pick on the juggle. The couple plays before, 2 niggas juggle the ball and nobody catch that bitch.
For their next drive. And they just got a little help from their defense.
I ain't getting nothing going on offense. Where the fuck you get all these superstar D linemen?
And this is a good one right in front of them. And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Now motion left with Mooney.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10.
Got a man, it's London.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Looking to throw.
Oh my God, they keep home. There was no fucking box. The nigga threw the shit 5 yards out the way.
The early jitters are long gone. That they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away. 37 yards on the punt with no return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started.
And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going. So what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work.
No fucking way.
Wide open, complete. A big-time play there for New Orleans. 49 yards.
You gotta calm down. It's not even that. It's not even that serious.
They'll pound it up the middle with Kamara.
Oh, and
What's up,
fine
baby?
work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard
Yes,
line.
sir.
They're going to hurry back to the line now.
Which one is new? I don't know which one is new, though. I don't know, baby. Just tell me. Girl, fucking tell me to get out my face.
Carr now on first down.
Yeah.
It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up second down. 1 quarter remains here as the regular season starts to wind down. We'll return with more after this.
Oh, calm down, buddy.
The NFL on EA Sports.
And Shaheed going to go in motion.
Carr.
And that one off the mark.
Kyle, calm down, buddy.
Incomplete.
And this offense on third down today, they've had their troubles. Just 1 for 6. This is 3rd and 10. In motion goes the tight end. Throwing his Carr on 3rd down. In trouble,
You don't
he'll
fumble
go
like
down
this.
back at the 12.
Arnold Ebiketie able to get him down behind the line.
This nigga stupid.
4th down. And this one is right through. So he's been automatic to this point of the season. And he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long.
Oh, man.
That one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
We gotta do something, y'all. Somebody make a move. Do something.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a 2-score game.
That's what we need. Get Bijan in some open field. Shit.
Yeah, this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. 2nd and 1. This one into the hands of Pitts. Touchdown, Falcons!
This nigga Ty, you stupid to the bitch, boy. Shut your ass up.
And the Falcons have made it a 1-score game again.
Wait, see if you saw that or not like that. That nigga stupid.
And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th
Hey,
quarter.
see this, huh?
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And no return from Bowden. This will come out to the 25.
I ain't got nobody just with you, and tell the truth, I look better under
their
you.
next drive, the New Orleans
And
offense. That
Lou.
last touchdown has made this really tight. They're clinging now to this
Oh,
slim
good
lead.
shit.
Jesus, second half, they only have a field
God
goal. This
damn.
offense needs to kick it into gear.
And right now, I'm looking directly at the field general, at the quarterback, because to me, he's got to take over right now. By word, pumping his team up, and then, of course, by deed with his play. My high school coach used to say that all the time. Laddie, take over by word and deed.
And deed means action.
Exactly.
He not out of bounds?
Look up downfield on 2nd down. And he's able to get
Wow,
this to the 40-yard
okay.
line before he's out of bounds. So the yellow flag came out.
I don't know what I'm supposed to do about
For
that.
this offense, 1st and 10. Now Carr.
Oh, here we go.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Clark Phillips has got it. And the Falcons are right back in this football game. So a nice play defensively by the rookie coming up with the INT.
And that's a late-round pick right there, making a first-round impact. And a lot of these defensive corners, they end up winding up on special teams and scrimmages and even on the practice squad. but he's really made an impact on this defense, and he comes up with the interception there.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. And a dump off here to Robinson.
Get that
He
Bijan.
takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there, not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Mooney, the motion man, right.
And the man.
They'll look to throw here on first down. This one hauled in, and again it's Robinson. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play, and it'll be second down. They'll bring a receiver in motion.
Hey, y'all okay now?
Second and 5. Checks this one down to Robinson.
Out of bounds. That boy is exhausted.
Midfield before going out of bounds. That one a first down pickup of 8.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
That's going to be caught by Pitts. He'll get it inside the 20.
And finally taken down at the 15. The catch.
Chill, bro. Chill. I ain't used that bitch all game, you know.
Trying to engineer a fourth quarter comeback, and he hits a big one right there.
They'll send a receiver here in motion right. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive.
Out of the gun, they give to Robinson.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 and the 11. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it?
That's what I be saying.
What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
They'll look to throw. It's caught on the right side by Robinson.
Bro, how does he even fucking do that?
Here.
Here's a 2nd and 7.
Back to throw.
Hold my ball. Pause. Whoa. No Diddy.
3-yard line.
He has been terrific today, hasn't he?
Yeah, absolutely. Running flawless 2-minute drill right here. This has been quarterbacking 101 with a flourish.
I ain't got nobody just with you right now.
First and goal. Robinson will score. Touchdown, Atlanta. What a game this has been, and what a drive that was, Charles, to take the lead here.
Nah, don't start that shit. Don't start that shit. Don't start that shit, big dog. Don't start. I don't want to hear that shit. You just saying that so then when you score, you can talk shit. I ain't trying to hear that shit.
To try and steal this win away.
Everybody trying to hear that shit, man. Relax. You got this. I know the truth. Oh, I didn't think you were bringing it out, though.
From the middle of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. This is 1st and 10. Carr.
Oh my God, who was that? Two.
And this one is incomplete.
That was a good play though.
These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the second quarter, he may very well have run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
A little less than 40 seconds remaining. Here comes 2nd and 10. Now Carr.
Fuck, I messed up.
Throw left side
I
complete.
get to
That's
stop.
Perry. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining.
This definitely 4-down territory at this point, but a critical 3rd down here. Throwing his Carr.
Somebody get there. Dog, do not just stand there whole time. Bro, what the?
That is caught. Oh, but he can't get out of bounds. He'll have the 1st down, but he's brought down in play.
Why did my guy just stand there whole time? He ain't attack nobody. He ain't do nothing.
Remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
Well, this offense still has the 1 timeout here, remember. 1st and 10. Carr to throw.
Keep him in bounds.
It's Olave. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Carr.
Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And it's
Damn.
knocked away and incomplete.
That was a big shot for the end zone. You've still got a little bit of time here. You have to expect we'll see another. And remember, no timeouts left. So if you throw it short of the end zone and you're tackled, that's going to be the ball game.
Here's 2nd down.
And they're out of timeouts, remember, so this is going to have to be a delay.
Hold on, what?
The offense knew it. They were.
Hold on, wasn't that an incomplete pass?
What a game we were treated to in this one. And on that final play, they had a chance. They had the ball just beyond midfield for one final shot, but couldn't get it done, and they suffered the loss.
Yeah, and you mentioned how they had a chance on that final play, and getting it to midfield gave them that opportunity, hoping they could find their way to the end zone and make that miracle happen. A really good ending to an entertaining contest, though.
So for Atlanta,
they do get that 10th win of the year as they finish up at 10-7 overall.
And that is maybe not exactly what they were hoping for, but a better than average season nonetheless. Meanwhile, for New Orleans,
they wanted desperately to finish above 500, but that will not happen, as it is an 8-9 season in the end.
And they can take solace in the fact that this team never quit all the way to the end.
What's up, buddy? Nothing. What you doing? What? You trying to escape the police? Oh no. Oh no.
What you're gonna do is aim the tail beast bomb right at the Elite Village. Like this, man? Just like that, son? That's my boy. Baby's first genocide. I'm so proud of you, Naruto. So am I, Kushina. Look at this. The family bonding time we always wanted. I love you. I love you too, honey. Hello, Minato. Elder brother, this isn't our business. Lord first, Lord second. What are you guys doing here? Well, actually, you see. Welcome back to this fucking guy. Minato, Kushina, how are you doing? You know what? I'm actually glad God allowed you to be in my life still as a friend because you funny. You really are. The only way I can help right now is by sending you a link to my job. You know, let's call cheating what it is. It's betrayal. I am sick and like I'm open to something, but open to nothing. Apparently, I'm in some trouble. I'm no longer your lawyer. With the these niggas be telling my name and stop my name. On the first night, my thigh is texting random.
also done.
24/7 moisturization. 24/7
Girl, what is
moisturization.
wrong with you? Are you okay?
24/7 moisturization.
Girl, are you okay?
24/7 moisturization.
Carol.
24.
Camel take.
1 of team. And this who has water.
Carol.
Here's the. Nothing feels better than it. Nothing feels better. Nothing feels better than it.
Carol. Need some help?
No. No, he's leaving me. He's leaving me.
Nothing feels better than this. Nothing feels better. Nothing feels better than this. Nothing feels better. Layla, come put your phone on the charger, baby.